The first one is Pita yachati putraya balye vidyadhanam mahat. Pitasya kim tapastepe ityuktistat kritajnata. Pita, father, yachati, gives, putraya, to his son, balye, in the childhood, vidyadhanam, education, which is mahat, valuable, great, precious. Meaning of the first line is, father gives or provides education to his son in his childhood, and that education what he gives is a valuable education. Vidya dhanam, it is like wealth. Dhanam, vidya is wealth, and which is something great, mahat also. That kind of education is provided by the father to his son in the childhood. Pita asya kim tapastepe. Pita asya. Asya, for this. Pita plus asya. Pita plus asya, for this. Asya krute, that way we have to understand, which means for this. Kim tapastepe. Kim what? Tapastepe. Tapaha plus tepe. Hard work he puts. Tapaha in this context means hard work. Tepe means puts. What type of hard work the father puts for this? For what? For giving education. Ityuktihi, this fact is known by tat kritajnata, by the gratefulness or gratitudes of his son. Iti uktihi. Iti plus uktihi plus tat kritajnata. There is sandhi, iti plus uktihi, ityuktihi. Then uktihi plus tat, uktistat. That is sakaradesha sandhi, visargasya sakaradesha sandhi, uktistat. And tat kritajnata is an example of samasa, tasya kritajnata. His gratefulness or his gratitudes. By the gratitudes of his son, we can make out or we can understand what type of effort the father has put to give the great education, precious education to his son. This is the meaning of the first shloka. Avakrata yatha chitte tatha vachi bhavet yadi tadevahuhu mahatmanaha samatvam iti tathyataha. Avakrata, straightness. Here is a pratyaya. Avakra plus tal. Tal pratyaya. Straightness. Yatha, the way. Chitte, in the mind or in our thoughts. Tatha, in the same way. Vachi, in speech. In speech also. Bhavet, there is. Yadi, if. Yadi means if. Bhavet plus yadi. Bhaved yadi. If there is straightness in our speech and in our thoughts. Yadi, if bhaved, there is avakrata, straightness, yatha, as chitte, in the mind or thoughts, Tatha, in the same way, vachi, in our speech, in our words also. Tadevahuhu mahatmanaha. Tat eva ahuhu. Tat plus eva plus ahuhu. Tat, that, eva, only, ahuhu, say, call, tell. Mahatmanaha, great people. That only great people call as samatvam, equality, balance. Samatvam. Iti, that way. Tathyataha, as a fact. As a fact, they say, as a summarization, they say, as an extract, they say, this is samatvam. Mahatmanaha is an example of samasa. Mahan Atma Yesham Te. Mahantaha Atmanaha Yesham Te. That way also we can, or this one. Samatvamiti. Samatvam plus iti. In the name of samatva, as samatva, equality. The word samatvam is an example of pratyaya, like sama plus tva. Samatvam. Tva pratyaya you have in that word. The meaning of the entire shloka is, if there is straightness in our thoughts as well as in our speech, great people call it samatvam, as a summation, as an extract. In short, they say, in nutshells, they say, this is samatvam. Tyaktva dharma pradam vacham parusham yobhyudirayet parityajya phalam pakvam bhunkte pakvam vimudhadhihi. Tyaktva, leaving, like by giving up, after giving up. Dharma pradam, virtuous. Dharma pradam, virtuous. Good, fruitful, right, which is full of righteousness. That is dharma pradam, which gives righteousness, which gives virtue, virtuous in general. Vacham, speech. Parusham, harsh, tough, hard. Yobhyudirayet, yaha plus abhyudirayet. Yaha plus abhyudirayet. One who speaks. Yaha, one who abhyudirayet, speaks. The one who speaks harsh speech, leaving the good speech. Soft, virtuous, full of righteousness, leaving that kind of speech. The one who speaks harsh speech, what does he do? Being a vimudhadihi, foolish person. The one who does that is a vimudhadihi. Vimudha dhihi yasya saha vimudhadihi. He is a foolish person. He has got a foolish mind or intellect. That kind of person, in fact, parityajya phalam pakvam. Parityajya, leaving, giving up. Tektva and parityajya are synonyms. Parityajya, by leaving, phalam pakvam. Pakvam phalam, ripe fruit. Pakva means ripe. Phalam is fruit. Bhunkte pakvam. Apakvam bhunkte. Splitting is Bhunkte plus apakvam. Apakvam. Apakvam bhunkte. He eats the raw fruit. He eats the apakvam fruit. Apakvam means raw, which is not yet ripe. So he eats, bhunkte means eats, the fruit which is raw. Meaning of the whole shloka is the one who doesn't speak good words, good speech, and speaks harsh words, tough speech, he actually is a foolish man, and he is not eating the ripe fruit. Instead, he is eating raw fruit, which is not yet ripe, which is not sweet, which is not tasty. That kind of fruit he eats. There is a comparison. There is a comparison. Speaking harsh words is like eating untasty raw fruit. Speaking good words, virtuous words, is like eating a ripe fruit. This is the meaning. Vidvamsa eva lokesmin chakshushmantaha prakirtitaha. Vidvamsaha eva visargalopa sandhi. Vidvamsaha plus eva. Vidvamsa eva. Scholars only. Vidvamsaha plus eva. Vidvamsa eva. Scholars, intelligent people, knowledgeable people, they are all vidvamsaha. Lokesmin, in this world. Asmin loke. Loke plus asmin. Loke plus asmin. In this world. Loke means in the world. Asmin means this, in this. Lokesmin chakshushmantaha prakirtitaha. Are known the people who have got eyes. Are known the people who have got eyes. Chakshus plus matu. Chakshushmantaha. Chakshushman, chakshushmantau, chakshushmantaha. They are known as the people who have got eyes. Chakshus plus matu, chakshushmantaha in plural. Prakirtitaha, meaning of prakirtitaha is are known. Meaning of the first line is people who have intelligence, people who have knowledge, people who are known as scholars, only in this world are known as the people who have got eyes. Anyesham vadane yetu. Anyesham in others. Vadane face. Ye which two are there? They chakshurnamani by name eyes mate are considered. There is a question here. What about others who have eyes? Those who have no knowledge, but they have eyes. Don't we consider them the people with eyes? Here the Rishi says, no, in their faces, the organs which are there, they are only for namesake known as eyes. They are not the real eyes. Then what are the real eyes? Knowledge is the real eye. So if the people don't have knowledge, they are equivalent to be blind. Chakshurnamani. Chakshuhu. Chakshushi iti namani. Chakshushi iti namani. We can split that word like that. Chakshushi iti namani. Chakshurnamani. It is an example of karma dharya samasa. It is not a part of your portions for this year. So I haven't typed there. Chakshushi iti namani mate. Anyesham, in others, vadane, face. Ye, which two? Yat ye yani, ye. Are there. Te, tat te tani, they. Those two are mate, known, are considered. Chakshushi, eyes. Namani, for namesake. By name they are known as eyes, but not really they are eyes. Yat proktam yena kenapi tasya tatvartha nirnayah. Yat proktam, yat, whatever, is proktam, said. Yena kenapi, by anyone. Yena kenapi, by anyone. Tasya, its tatvartha nirnayah, deciding the factual meaning. Tatvasya tatvasya arthasya nirnayah. Deciding the meaning of its fact or its factual meaning. Tatvasya arthasya nirnaya. Word tatvam, tat plus tva. Tva pratyaya it has. Tatva. Tatvasya arthasya nirnaya. See, some people say something or make a statement, or any scholar makes a statement, any book has got a statement, whatever it is, the ability of deciding the factual meaning of that. Kartum shakyah bhavedyena, if is possible, by whichever ability. By which ability? Kartum, to make what? The decision of the factual meaning of the statement made by anyone. Shakyah, possible. Shakyah, visarga lopasandhi. Shakyah bhavet, and yena. Yena, by which. Bhavet yena takarasya dakaradesha jastva shakyo bhavet. Shakyah bhavet visarga utva. Kartum shakyah is possible. Bhavet. Bhavet means is. Yena, by which. By which ability. By which talent. Saha, that talent, that ability. Saha viveka iti iritaha. Vivekaha plus iti plus iritaha. That is known as viveka. That is known as viveka. That ability is known as viveka. Iritaha means known, said, called. Iritaha. Iti thus. That ability, saha, is known as, saha means that ability. That ability of what? Ability of deciding the factual meaning of any statement made by anyone is called viveka. In general, we can translate the word viveka as good knowledge, proper knowledge. So exactly the definition of the word viveka is given in this shloka. Whatever is said by anyone, deciding the factual meaning of that, if is possible, by whichever ability, that ability is called vivekaha. Vivekaha iti iritaha. Okay. वाक्पटुर धैर्यवान मंत्री सभायामप्यकातरः सकेनापि प्रकारेण परैर्न परिभूयते. वाक्पटुः, The one who is good in speech, a good orator. Vachi patuhu is samasa. Vachi patuhu, vak patuhu. Here is a sandhi, vak patuhu plus dhairyavan. Dhairyavan, courageous. Dhairyavan means courageous, the one who has dhairya. Dhairya plus matup. Dhairya plus matup. It has matup pratyaya here. So the one who is a good orator and who is courageous, dhairyavan, and who is a mantri. There are two meanings we can take for the word mantri here. One is minister, as all of us know. Then the other words like vakpatihu, dhairyavan, and remaining words become the adjective for the word mantri if we take the meaning of mantri as minister. Otherwise, we can take the word meaning of the word mantri as an advisor, a person who can give a good advice. So that kind of person also can be called mantri, who can speak well and give a good advice, convince others, negotiations, treaties, all that the one who can do can be also known as mantri. So since a minister does all that, so we can use the word mantri uh, in the meaning of a minister. Okay. Vakpatuhu, the one who is a good orator. Dhairyavan, the one who is courageous. Mantri, who is a minister or an advisor. Sabhayamapyakataraha. Sabhayam plus api plus akataraha. The one who is not scared or doesn't have fear even in the gathering. When he is in the gathering, when he is there in any sabha, like court, assembly, or anywhere in a gathering, he is akataraha. If he is akataraha, na kataraha, akataraha, not scared, doesn't have stage fear, like that. Sabhayam, in the gathering, in the court, in the assembly. Also, api means also. The one who is good in speech, who has courage, who is a minister or an advisor, and who is not even scared in the gathering. Saha, kenapi, saha. Saha means he. He, saha plus kenapi. Kenapi. By anyone. By anyone, by uh, any technique. Kenapi means by any technique. Kenapi prakarena. By any method. In any method. Kenapi prakarena. By any method or any technique. Prakara, method, technique, type, way, in any way. Parairna paribhuyate. Paraihi. Paraihi. Plus na. Parairna. Visarga. Prakara desha sandhi. Paraihi. By others. Na paribhuyate. Doesn't get defeated. Doesn't get defeated. Paribhuyate. Getting defeated in passive voice. Paribhavati. Paribhuyate. Na means not. Paraihi, by others. He doesn't get defeated by anyone in any way. In any method, he doesn't get defeated by anyone. The one who is a good orator, expert in speech, vachipatuhu, good orator. Exact meaning of vakpatuhu is expert in speech. Dhairyavan, who is courageous. Mantri, who is a good advisor or a minister. Sabhayam api, in the court, assembly, gathering, also akataraha, not scared. Saha, he, kenapi prakarena, in any method, by any method or any way, paraihi, by others, na paribhuyate, doesn't get defeated, insulted. This is the meaning of this shloka. Next one. Yaichhatyatmana shreya. Yaha plus ichhati. Yaichhati plus atmanaha. In the first half, yaha plus ichhati visarga lopa sandhi. You should mark that. You should remember. Atmanaha, self. Shreyaha, welfare. The one who wishes his welfare, his own welfare. Prabhutani, lot of. Sukhani, comforts. Happiness. Cha, and. The one who wants or wishes his own welfare and wants a lot of happiness or comforts. Na kuryad ahitam karma. Na kuryat, should not do. Kuryat plus ahitam. Ahitam karma. Should not do bad work. Ahitam means bad, unpleasant. Ahitam, unpleasant. Hitam, ahitam, pleasant, unpleasant. Karma is work. Should not do bad, unpleasant work. Saha means he should not do that way. Saha, he. Parebhyaha, to others. Parebhyaha, saha plus parebhyaha, visarga lopa sandhi, saparebhyaha. Kadapi cha, anytime. So, always. Kadapi cha means anytime. He should not do any unpleasant work with others. Anytime, always. The one who wishes his own welfare and a lot of comforts in his life, first thing what he has to do is should not do any wrong, unpleasant, bad work with others or to others at any time. Acharaha prathamo dharmaha. Acharaha, behavior, is the prathamo dharmaha. Prathamaha dharmaha. Dharmaha. Acharaha is the first dharma. First way of righteousness. First act of righteousness. Dharma, if we translate the word dharma as good deed or righteousness, its first act is having a good behavior. Acharaha prathamaha dharmaha. Iti, thus, etat, this is, vidusham vachaha, statement or saying of scholars. Iti plus vidusham, iti plus etat, sorry, iti plus etat plus vidusham. Iti plus etat plus vidusham. Ityetad, takarasya dakaradesha jashva. Vachaha means saying. This is the saying of scholars. Behavior is the first act of dharma. That way scholars say. Tasmad rakshet sadacharam. Tasmat. Therefore, rakshet. Rakshet. One should protect. One should protect what? Sadacharam. Good behavior. Sat plus acharam. One should protect good behavior. One should save his good behavior. Pranebhyopi. Pranebhyaha api. Pranebhyaha plus api. At the cost of life also. Visheshataha, exclusively, especially, with a special consideration. More than his life. Pranebhyaha api. More than his life. People, more than one's life. Sadachara has to be protected. Good behavior has to be protected. Pranebhyaha, more than someone's life. Importance has to be given to sadachara. Pranebhya plus api sandhi. Visheshataha, especially, with a special consideration. Sadachara has to be protected, saved. Because scholars say acharaha is the first dharma, first act of righteousness. That way they say.